I just got to the trailhead. I was planning on doing a hike on the PCT to Ridge Lake. It's just past the Kendall Katwalk. This is just like such an easy day hike for me because it's so close to my house and I know it. So I was thinking I'd come out here to something familiar for my first one since being back from the CDT. But it's raining. I think I might wait it out a little bit and then keep going. I mean, I have my raincoat and my hat and like, I think it'll still be a really nice hike. It's just sad that there won't be any views because it's like a cloud. Like there's like zero visibility. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Whew, so finally got myself to start hiking. It's 10 a.m. I'm just starting my hike and I was a little freaked out in the parking lot and I couldn't make a decision about whether to hike or not because there were 4 or 5 cars, maybe even 6, that had all of their windows broken into, and I didn't notice when I first pulled up, but then I went to the bathroom and then I was like, oh, whoa, wait a second, maybe I shouldn't park here. This is scary. I have kind of some junk in my car, like my roller skates, and it's not exactly empty, which is how it should be. But if I'm coming to leave, like going to leave it in the parking lot for a while. But apparently someone, you know, called the police, and it should be fine. So hopefully no more cars get broken into. It's so scary and sad. Yeah, it's looking really beautiful. It feels good. Hopefully my legs don't get too drenched. This misty fog is so beautiful. Wow. My glasses are fogging up and my hat was kind of bothering me, so I put it backwards. It's a wonder that I ever made it anywhere while hiking because there's so many beautiful things to take videos of. Entering the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. Well, the rain's back, but it's not bad at all. I'm about a little over 2.5 miles in, and I think my turnaround spot is in around 6 miles, or 6 miles total. So it's like 3.5 left before I turn around. So almost 3.5 miles and 1,400 feet in elevation gain. Not bad. Wow, I am in the cloud now. I cannot see through to the ground at all. This trail is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Getting closer to the top of the climb, but still probably like half an hour away. But this little bit is very nice and even, not so bad. Wow. Whew. Making my way. Just came out to this clearing. A little bit of a view, but so much behind the clouds. And there's my first view. Ridge that I'm climbing up. Woo-wee. Pretty up there. Wow. Wow. That cloud is about to overtake that peak. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's kind of intimidating seeing the cloud move that fast. Ooh, rainbow. Wow. Should be to the Kendall Katwalk soon. I don't know if I technically know where it starts. But I think it's just like along a saddle between two peaks along the ridgeline. Right now I'm still on the side of Kendall Peak, which is way up there. Ooh, so I'm, I think at the beginning of the catwalk and just peeked over this side, and I think I should have big views here, but the clouds are hiding everything. Ooh. Okay, now I think I'm on the catwalk. Oh my gosh. Cool! This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, that's pretty scary actually. It's a long way down. Okay, gonna be careful. So when I did this, when I hiked the Pacific Crest Trail, like this section, it was really cloudy, just like today, maybe even more, but I can't exactly remember the views. I think at this point, I was getting really bad calf cramps. It only happened once on the whole trail, and it was here. I think it was because I had like my first, like, it was either my first 000 of my Pacific Crest Trail through hike, or like one of the few 00s, and my body was just like. And then I kind of went hard up this hill, and I had like a decent amount of food, and it's just like, just ended up with these like terrible calf cramps, and I was having to stop like every 30 seconds. It was terrible. So I think this hike really isn't like ingrained in my head like it should be for such an iconic part of the trail. So I'm glad I'm doing it again. And just a little bit more about that, but the calf cramps did end up going away, I think within, like, by the next day or so. My hiking buddies that I was with, like, tried to rub my calf out for me because I was, like, in tears at multiple different points, and they, you know, slowed down to stick around with me, and it was really nice. But I like laid down like near this like little stream, and then like after they massaged out my calf, I stood up and I like fell into the stream and I like it fell down into the stream. I ended up getting this big bruise on my thigh and I was like, great. Of course that happens when I already have these terrible calf cramps, but just thankful I didn't like fall down like more than like a foot. Okay, I think that's the end of the story. I'm about 0.8 from the lake I'm going to. So, almost my turnaround point. It has been such a nice, beautiful day. I really don't know why I don't do this more often, you know, just like on a day off. Just drive up. The drive's only an hour and a half from where I live, and it's just so nice getting up here, like even in the rain, even in the clouds. It is so beautiful, and I can't believe I haven't gone on more day hikes or overnighters or short trips. Like, I always get long trips in my head, and then I don't know, I think I lived in Florida for almost 10 years before I got married, and then we moved to Washington like a year or so after that, and I just am not in the mindset of having the mountains in my back door, like so close where I can just go on day hikes and short trips. And yeah, Ben and I definitely do go on day hikes, but I never really go alone, and that's really strange to me, like being out here and thinking about it, like why don't I do this alone more often? And yeah, so hopefully I can get in a lot more day hikes and shorter trips this summer, even if they're on my own. Yee! First pretty view of the lake I'm going down to. Yes! Definitely a little buggy down here. So I believe this is Ridge Lake, and I definitely remember being here when I hiked the PCT. I think this is like where I stopped and had a snack or something. Oh, it's pretty buggy. I was gonna stop and have a snack here now, but I kind of think I'm gonna just turn around, which is sad because I hiked all the way here. Maybe I'll give it a few minutes. We'll see. Oh, so it looks like those are the campsites right near the lake. The lake is right down there, and I'm gonna go ahead and head back. I have lots of energy. I've been feeling really good on this hike, so I don't really need a sit-down break at this point. And I'm being swarmed by mosquitoes. So I'm gonna keep going. So according to my watch, it was 7.44 to the lake. But I think that's a little more than Guthook shows. Let me check. Looks like, according to Guthook, I've only gone 6.86. So look at the lake. Wow, it'd be so cool to swim. Another day. Woo! Oh my gosh. Yeah, so my Apple Watch is a little off compared to the... Oh, but I've also been kind of going back and forth and stuff for the videos, so it's not too off. Look at that. My goodness. Getting back to the catwalk. I really love out and backs, like as much as it's like, oh, you're doing the same thing, you've seen the same thing, but it's just a new perspective. You gotta look in the other direction for longer. I really like it. Wow, this green moss. It's so beautiful. Okay, definitely on a catwalk now. Woo. Very steep down there. Well, that was amazing. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love the way the clouds are rolling up through the valley and over the peaks. And how they all come in and out of view. It's just so awesome. And I'm really glad the catwalk it's pretty wide, so it doesn't feel too scary, but definitely a place to be cautious and careful and watch where you're going. Still steep right now. Let's look. Ooh. Wow. Wow. It actually started raining enough for me to put on my hood properly. But it's let up a bit. We'll see if it starts again. The rocks definitely have my feet feeling a little tired at this point. But I should be tucking into the forest pretty soon, and it won't be as rocky. Whew, back in the forest. It feels good on my feet. Wow, that was all covered in clouds earlier. Oops. I can actually see past the trees a bit. 12.65 miles total. Feeling pretty wiped out. Oh, just half a mile to go, according to Katwalk. So that's good. So this is the sign. Thought I'd capture it, show you where I hiked on this big map. Started here, and I hiked up, 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 up to Ridge Lake. Whew, made it. Wow, there's a lot of dirt in my shoe. So that was such a great hike. I'm so glad I got out, and I'm looking forward to getting home, getting some food, getting some rest. This video is probably pretty long already, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope you're inspired to get outside. Bye.